Hold still. This is the police. Hands up, quick.
This is the end. I have no chance.
The pass is over, son.
I really didn't want it this way. Forgive me, Brian.
We've already got your pal. Keep your hands up and don't try to pull any tricks.
I should have listened to you.
I'm not joking, boy. I'll count to 3, then we shoot.
Warum?
Get out of here before it's too late.
1,
It can't end up like that.
2,
I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, was macht da?
3.
But I don't feel like dying either. Gentlemen, I'm yours.
Game over.
14th of November, 1894. A brutal murder. What are the police concealing about Mad William's funeral? Why was the tomb entrance opened? What beast ripped apart the local gravedigger's body? Read on as we expose another public scandal. The beast is alive and wants blood. When the idle police are doing nothing, the time is right for hunting.
Tja. Vielleicht spielen wir jetzt wieder mit... Ach, wie hieß er nochmal? Habe ich vergessen. Mit diesem einen Polizisten. Wieder. Ja, das...
I deserve a kicking. How come he managed to take photos of the whole cemetery? I would have seen him. I should call the chief inspector. He'll hear about it anyway.
Telefon.
So, here I am. Detective Sergeant Briscoe.
Briscoe, genau.
Chief Inspector, I was just going to call you.
Ah, ja, sicher.
Yes, I read that, and I'm as surprised as you are, sir. I think it's a fraud. He managed to take some photos, but he couldn't...
Ja, wie könnt ihr das nur tun?
Of course, I intended to summon him or arrest him, if it would be needed.
Ach, schämen Sie sich.
Sir, I am not sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I questioned all the suspects that were arrested before the burial. The results are still quite low, but I've just begun.
Tja, machen Sie mal schneller.
Yes, that's true. We arrested several extortionists, thieves, and layabouts, but nobody knew anything. Only a silly rumor is going around.
Was für eins?
No, sir, I've not received the post-mortem report yet, but I'll get it. I'll have more time for it now.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das
I'll
sagt.
keep you informed. We'll find something sooner or later. Goodbye.
Tschüss.
But I must confess this device has an indisputable advantage. In moments like this, I prefer not to talk face to face. Let's sum it up, step by step.
Ja, hätte ja sein können, dass ich die Antworten von diesem Chief Inspector, hast nicht gesehen, richtig beantworte. Hier ist ein Fleck. Und der Müll ist aber eigentlich draußen. Ist doch schön. Guck mal, hier ist eine Kiste. Die ist verschlossen.
Well and truly locked. Could it be another of Inspector Lockley's treasures?
War die denn eigentlich auch letztens da? Ich weiß nicht, aber wir haben ja hier noch einen Schlüssel. Guck mal. Was ist diesmal drin? Ein Fernrohr.
None of the keys fit. How disappointing.
Ja, kannst du hier nicht mit die Pinzette hier aufknacken oder so? Nein. Hier, guck mal, boah, das ist ein Diamant, der kann das aufschneiden. Nein. Keine Ahnung. Was haben wir denn hier? Hier war ja dieses Zeug drin. Eine Uhr, was ist das? Eine Karte oder so? Oh, Mikroskop haben wir, geil.
If only I had a sample to examine.
Mann, hätte ich nur etwas zum Überprüfen. Ey. Hey. Wo ist denn, ich hatte doch diesen, Zigarettenstummel. Hey, wo ist denn das jetzt? Ach, geil. Ich dachte, wir können das jetzt schön da drunter, ja, uns das auseinandernehmen und uns genauer angucken, was für eine Marke da ist, etc. Aber nein. Gucken wir uns mal die Zeitung an.
I can't understand how they managed to develop the photograph.
Yeah.
Maybe I could put the whole image together.
Ja, aber wie denn? Hallo? Ach, keine Ahnung. Hier, guck dir das mal an. Nein. Nein. Gibt auch eine Seite, die, also hier. Chip. Nein. Was ist das denn? Fake Death? Also. Crusade Against the Monster. Der Vater, der Journalist. Wer ist das denn jetzt auf einmal? Der unbekannte Raucher. So, ich klicke jetzt alles mal an.
The post-mortem report would be useful.
Ja, dann besorgen wir den gleich.
Without correct questions, I cannot search for correct answers.
Ne, das ist ja mal ein Spruch für ein T-Shirt, ey.
Maybe I overlooked some other clues at the cemetery.
Tja, dann gehen wir gleich nochmal dahin.
Without correct questions, I cannot search for correct answers.
Wie du sagst, das ist noch einmal.
I haven't found anybody who smokes this kind of cigarette. There must have been someone at the cemetery who I don't know of yet.
Oh mein Gott.
A witness or a criminal? That's the question.
Aber ohne richtige Frage können wir nicht die richtigen Antworten kriegen.
When I came to the cemetery for the first time, he didn't want me to go inside the tomb. He probably had a good reason for it. A witness or a criminal? That's the question. A slimy snake, capable of anything. He took photos of the crime scene without my knowing, and made a fool of me. I will not let it be like that.
Ja, du bist auch voll der Idiot, ey. Was sagt Timmy? Nicht Idiot, sondern, der spricht das ganz anders aus. So, die Olle ist ja Olle.
Father Mulcahy told me she insisted the coffin be kept closed for the entire funeral. She would have a purely logical reason for that. If, for instance, the coffin were empty.
Oh mein Gott!
If it was all prepared by Lady Miriam to protect her grandson, then there is a mistake somewhere. The gravedigger's murder was definitely not part of the plan, and people are talking about Sir William more than ever before. Every detail might be important. Many people dislike the fact Sir William was buried in holy ground. They might have agreed with the gravedigger and thrown the body in the sewer. Then later, they might have had an argument, and the gravedigger died.
Krass.
I would even believe that they faked his death, so it looked like the work of some kind of monster.
Das werden wir alles noch herausfinden.
To come up with a theory is easy, but to prove it is much more difficult.
Tja. Wir haben diesen Zigarettenstummel nicht mehr, also können wir das besondere Papier nicht mehr angucken. Oh, Moment. Haben wir das vielleicht nicht diesen einen komischen Typen gegeben? Den, ja, keine Ahnung, wie der hieß, der andere Polizist da. Der war doch ein Raucher. Naja. Gehen wir mal zurück hier. Und quatschen den mal an. Anscheinend macht das automatisch jetzt.
This is what I call service.
Ich habe eine Pause gemacht.
Any news, officer?
Nothing special, sir.
Really? I would rather be disappointed then. I suppose it must be fascinating if you don't want to tell me.
Not at all. It's just odds and ends.
Are there any photographs? Of the cemetery, for instance?
There are. Didn't you see them already, sir?
Nein.
The journalist who wrote this is an idiot. We will only see trouble. Do you know him? I believe his name is Forrest.
Not personally, sir. But this journalist really annoys me. I'd arrest him right away.
Indeed? Do so.
What?
Have this man found and put him in a cell. Then let me know.
Excuse me, sir, but it's not that easy. You ordered me to guard the cemetery, and I don't have enough men.
Now it's your trouble, not mine. You have your order, so proceed.
Yes, sir.
I won't dirty my hands with that. I'll go and do something useful until the patrol brings him in.
Ich mag den nicht. Ich möchte meine Post haben, sofort.
Officer, do you have any mail for me?
Don't know, sir. Are you expecting something?
Ja.
Yes, a post-mortem report. I'd like to be sure that it hasn't got lost.
Here? That's highly unlikely, sir.
Well, it should have been here already.
Listen, correct me if I'm wrong, but you lost your documents yesterday.
Yes, but there is no connection with that.
Nein.
And then, how did you get this idea? Why don't you call the dissecting room? Just to remind them?
Which is what I will do. I cannot do anything without the report.
There you go. Case closed.
An unpleasant man, but he's right. Why not call the mortuary?
Tja. Ach, genau, diese komische Warrant Card.
I'll be mostly out, so I'm quite curious how my warrant card is coming.
But, sir, you don't really need one. One look and everybody knows you're a police officer.
It is the policy. It's not my idea.
All right, sir, wait a minute. I'll have a look. I'm sorry, sir. The administration department is busy. Nothing there.
But is there no way to speed things up?
No, there isn't. That's the policy, you know.
Thank you for the enlightenment, officer. I'll remember it.
Was kann der denn dafür, ey?
I need help to open the trunk, which my predecessor left in the office.
I can't help you with that. Inspector Lockley liked his stuff locked, so as far as I know, he had the keys.
Do you know a locksmith?
Well, that depends. There are many experienced safebreakers in the prisons.
Oh, well, thanks. No, I'll find another way.
Ja, gut. Ist hier noch was anderes auf dem Tisch? Nö, da können wir wahrscheinlich nicht rein, oder?
Locked.
Nein, krass, echt?
None of the keys fit. How disappointing.
Dann gehen wir mal hier rein. Warte mal, warte mal. Ach so, das ist jetzt automatisch zum Büro. Okay, aber hier war ja was anderes. Okay, dann gehen wir mal raus. Oder nee, wir wollen ja Dings anrufen. Stimmt. Leichenschauhaus.
Detective Sergeant Briscoe, put me through to the dissecting room, please. Thank you. I'll wait. Good day, Doctor. I'm investigating the case of the dead gravedigger. Do you have any news for me?
Nee, sorry.
I'd prefer to have it written down.
Ja.
This case is of the top priority, Doctor. I need to have it today.
Ja, wir versprechen, es ist heute da.
All right, I'll wait. But as I'm already talking to you, I have one more question. Did you perform the post-mortem on Sir William's body?
Ja, wieso?
Ah, I see. His body was examined by the family
Scheiße.
doctor who also signed the death certificate. Do you know where I could find him? I need to talk to him.
Bla 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 bla.
Inspector Lockley. I heard about him. He was my predecessor. I heard he was interested in Sir William's cases. Definitely, he might have some notes. but I've not found anything yet. Anyway, thank you for the advice. Goodbye. That is a good idea. Lockley definitely kept notes concerning all his previous cases. He must have left them here. It would also be good to know where Sir William's personal doctor is.
Boah, lass mich raten, die Sachen sind da in der Kiste drin. Deswegen braucht man einen Schlüssel oder ein Schlosser oder wie man diese Menschen da nennt. Oh Gott, was ist das denn jetzt hier?
Being the doctor of the notorious Sir William probably wasn't very good publicity. Maybe my predecessor recorded some notes about him.
Tja, wer weiß.
Sir William was absolutely unique. I wonder why a doctor would risk his reputation and accept him as a patient. Was there an ulterior motive? Maybe he wanted to carry out private research and continue with the patient's post-mortem.
Naja. Ich hab keine Ahnung. Was macht der denn da? Gehst du mal jetzt raus? Hallo? Ja, na tschüss. Ah, dieses Bild ist so so sinnlos und so. Braucht kein Schwein. Ich wollte Mensch sagen. Ach, du stehst immer noch hier. Mann, hast du keine
Are
Familie?
you bored, officer?
No, sir, not at all, sir. Just happy to have a bit of a rest, sir.
Why? Has anything happened?
Did you read today's courier, sir?
Yes,
Ja.
unfortunately.
So you might have a slight idea what the locals did then, sir. A few came back to check if Sir William was where he's supposed to be.
I hope they didn't manage it.
Not at all, sir. The biggest troublemakers were arrested and the rest left. But it's not over yet, sir. They'll drink to courage, and they might be back in bigger numbers, sir.
How many officers do we have here?
4 altogether, sir, 1 on each side of the cemetery.
Good. You're in charge now, officer. If anything happens, ask for support.
Achso, ich kann wieder. Wahrscheinlich gibt es nur in diesen ganzen. Ist das ein Dorf, Stadt, keine Ahnung. Ort hier nur 4 Polizeimänner. Naja. Dann gehen wir mal rein, ne? Wow, man kann in die Kirche rein, wie geil. Krass.
I see you are back, Detective. Any leads?
Father Mulcahy, I can't talk to you about that. I'm sure you understand.
Indeed. How can I assist you?
I just have a few questions, nothing else. Listen, Father, this place is most impressive. So much peace inside these walls.
Und
I am
Echo.
pleased, Detective. In these bad times, only a few could appreciate that.
Would you mind if I stay for a while?
Of course not. Hopefully, you'll find your answers here.
Aber nur, wenn wir die richtigen Fragen stellen. Ja. Heiliges Wasser.
I know I should use it, but I've never been into such things.
Tja, waschen und so, ne?
I'll come back as soon as I get my first wage.
Nein.
One of those things that has to be in every church. I'm afraid that even the holy water can't help me. I wouldn't like to find out he's the one behind all this, and has just been pulling my leg all along.
Tja, wir werden es ja irgendwann herausfinden. Steinbibel. Ne, mir nix. Komm, geh dahin.
My notepad is my personal Bible. I'm going to flick through it one day, but the stone edition probably isn't the best one.
Ist ja wahrscheinlich auch nur irgendwie 2 Seiten, oder? Ist hier denn noch was? Hier unten, Mosaik.
It must be very old. It has definitely seen many shoes.
Tja. Was macht er da?
An interesting decoration. It makes people bow their heads.
Mhm. Dann wollen wir nochmal rausgehen. Wo ging es denn zur Grabstätte? Hier. Hier war ja nix, ne? Da war nur, nein, da war nix. So. Gucken wir nochmal, ne?
The question is whether he got out of the coffin alone or with someone else's help.
Keine Ahnung. Keine Ahnung.
Even if I got the permission and a bricklayer to get in, it has nothing to do with the case.
Wer weiß, vielleicht stehst du ja drauf.
Odd. The tomb seems to be for male family members only. But none of them lived to reach the age of 40.
Tja.
I wonder what it looks like from the inside.
Leg dich doch mal rein. Ja, sicher. Das ist einmal angestupst. Ist das denn Öl oder schwarze Farbe?
I can't see it properly. But there's definitely something in those scratches.
Oh Gott, wir haben eine Lupe. Ob wie der sich bückt, ey.